pencil, and we're going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and then I'm going to use an eye palette that I haven't tried before. This one right here, we're going to go for kind of a neutral look, and from the dollar store I'm going to use this powder, and I'm going to put some liquid on it, and we'll see if we can build it up to make it really beautiful on the eyes. Let's try it. Let's experiment a little. So, how's everybody been doing? I noticed the other day the store sold out, our local store sold out of the waters, and then the next day we went, they had restocked them. Since they announced that there was some of the virus here in Las Vegas. So I'm going to use this beauty blender, and as you can see, I have put a few drops on my face. I'm just going to put my hair back so we don't get it in my hair. And as you can see, the color is a pretty good match. I mean, it is a little bit yellow for my skin, but it's close enough match, because what happens is, even though it looks a little yellow at first, it's going to oxidize, or whatever they call that. And after it does that, it's going to become one with my skin, so to speak, and it's going to look really nice. I've been using this foundation for a couple weeks now, and I think it's really got a beautiful glow to it. It is called Dewey Foundation Dewey. So that means it's not going to be a matte. A matte is flat. I don't know how else to say it, but a matte is a flat color. And I guess that means that it doesn't reflect the light so much, and it's kind of like a, I would say maybe the true color. When you see a matte, that's what the color is. So I'm just going all along here and just packing that foundation into my skin, just like this, and up here. And the thing about this foundation that everybody raves is the price. It's a little more than $5, and everybody is quite shocked that you could get a very good foundation for, let's say, under $10. I don't know if some people pay more than $5 in different areas of the country, but here mine is $5 something, so around $5. So as you can see, I didn't get every area done with enough of the foundation. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back, and I'm going to go back just like I did when I started, and this time my goal is to hit the places that I missed a little bit while I was putting it on the first time. So, and these kind of steps for this makeup is important because it's the foundation for my whole facial look. Wanted to tell you that I used, I don't know if I have it here, but I put moisturizer on my skin this morning, and then just before I started putting on my foundation, I had in my Boxy Luxe in my Macy's box, a sample of the Smashbox face primer. It's kind of like, how do you say? It softens the skin. It's got a real softening agent to it. So that's what I used as my primer, my Smashbox primer. I gotten that as a sample. I've got the small bottle, but it could last me several occasions because you don't need a lot. Okay, now let's go over to this side. And as you can see, I missed some spots on my forehead, down between my nose, over on my side of my face. So we'll just get all those areas taken care of. You know, I have the hardest time. I would love to be able to do my brows first, and then do my eyes, and then do my foundation. But this is what the problem that I have is, if I put on the brows, I have no foundation underneath, right here where I draw my brow on, and I really like to have the foundation underneath the whole brow area, so that when I put it on, it has the foundation as its base. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm used to it, so I kind of like it like that. Okay, so I'm going to go up here along the hairline. Just go up like this, and then down here over the eye. As you can see, the sponge is very soft. This is a sponge, came in my Boxy Lux, and it's called the Luxie sponge. I think it's made by the people that make the Luxie hair extensions. I'm not sure though, but I think it might be. Okay, so there we go. You see, it takes maybe 5 to 7 minutes to put your base on. You could do it faster, I think, if you had a brush and you did it a little faster. But I like to kind of take my time, and this way it kind of ensures that I'm putting it on and I'm getting all my areas of my face, and it really feels nice on it. It doesn't feel dry, and it doesn't feel like it pulls. It feels really nice. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add some concealer to my eyes, and then I'm going to prime my eyes, getting ready for the eyeshadow by using a little of this white Tarte eyeliner paint. And then I'll be right back after I've done that, and we'll go ahead and do the eyes. And after the eyes, we're going to go ahead and put on my lashes, blush, and you know the drill, lipstick, and there we go. I think I try to do it in 20 minutes or less. So let's see how we do this time. So hang in there with me, hold on just a minute, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back again. So I got my foundation on. I put some of the Ciate setting powder on. I did the white on my eyelids, and I carved out my brows. So next, I got this palette at Ross. It's called Fine Apple. Anyway, look at these nice colors. So what I'm going to go in with, I think, is, let's go in with this color right here and start working on the crease right here. See how this, oh, it has a good amount comes out on the brush. This is an angled brush, which will allow me to go right into the crease, just like this. Let me move over just a bit with my mirror so you can see it a little bit better here. Let's go just a little bit more in it. You can see it has a little bit of a yellowish orange tint to it. Right here. Yellowish orange tint to it. And you could see already I got some fallout. I'm kind of glad now that I left my a little bit of my setting powder on. Okay, that pretty much whisked it away pretty good. So I'm just going to go in and just, I didn't know this one was going to be a little pearlized. That's kind of pretty. Look, I haven't put any more pigment on my brush and it's still moving around. That's a good pigment. Okay, let's go in and let's use the left eye. Let's do the left eye just like this. Oh, that's a pretty color. I don't think I've ever used a color like this before. It's not quite orange. It's not quite yellow. It's kind of in between there, huh? But it's a very nice color in that it has a lot of a reflection on it too. It kind of looks really nice. I'm just going in and carving out my crease right here. Okay, that gives us the opportunity to have our crease started right there. Okay, so you know what I have to do next? See, I have to get a transition color that'll go from this orange, yellow up here to the brown. So for that, I need like a brownish color. Let's look on this palette and see what we have. Okay, so I see a lighter one here. Let me try. I'm going to try to wipe off any residue of the color because I'm enjoying the thickness of this brush. And let's see if I get most of it off. I keep a wet paper towel with me when I do my videos or when I do my makeup. And also I like these little ones I get at the dollar store. And as you can see, it didn't have much more hardly any more pigment on it, so we can go ahead and use it. And this brown that I have here, it's kind of interesting because it's very much like my skin tone. So let's see how it comes out. Oh, it's still coming out kind of orangey. Alright. Okay, let's go in with a little darker brown then. And see if we can correct that a little bit. A little darker brown here. And see if it corrects it a little bit. A little better. Okay. And nevertheless, I think this one will suffice. I don't think it will look bad once I have my whole face done. And now that I've gotten more on the brush, I'm getting more of the brown coming up. Oh, wow. That is really pretty. I didn't know that it really had a glow to it too. Wow, that came out really pretty. Okay, now I got one spot up there when I went up a little bit too high, but I have a solution for that, because what I'm going to do is use my crayon and go back in there and color that out, and that way. Wow, what do you think? These are different colors for us, right? I can't say as I have used these colors. Now I'm going to take this blending brush, and guess what I'm going to do? Blend it a little bit, because I'm not going to worry. I think it's going to be okay. It's just that I'm kind of new with these colors. Just bringing this down to here, and then okay. Now as you can see, I got a tad bit of fallout, but it's moving off, and I did leave a little bit of my setting powder on my face, and I think it did make it a little dry, and that is not so good for me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and see if I can get some of it off a little more before I put my blush and my, yeah, see, setting powder, sometimes if your skin is a little oily, it's okay. All right, now, kind of like that look. Let's keep going and finish her off. But before I do that, I'm going to go in and do a correction on my brow right here. Let's see. I put down my, this is what I use for that. It's made by Benefit. It's such a great tool. I really love it to making the brows stand out and having them look really nicely shaped and done. Well, when your makeup dries down and you do your pictures, it comes out great. So I just wanted to add a little bit more right here. I gotta sharpen mine pretty quick, and then a little bit more right here. See how that kind of combines it so that it'll, when all done, it's all gonna blend together pretty nice. All right, so now let's do something on the inner corner. Let's see. I've got such beautiful colors here. Let's see how this one, oh yeah, that's got a gold, okay. Okay, this color right here, it has a little bit of a gold color to it. Let's see how this comes off when I put it on the eye. All right, let's see. Looks like it's gonna be a little orangey when I put it on my hand. Let's see, this one's a little peachy. Okay, how about this one? Is this too much yellow? Might be nice. Okay, let's try this yellowish color. It's a little bit lighter. Let's use this one on the inner corner. I got something caught on my brush here. Oh, okay, and I need something right there on the inner corner. Now let's go ahead and pack a little more of this yellow on. I'm using these colors. I'm not used to using quite so much out of my ordinary colors. Let's see how it comes out though. Might come out kind of nice. It's very yellow. Oh, okay. Now, what I'm going to do is just add a little bit more to finish it off really nice. All right. There we go. And then over here, gonna add some more. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use some really nice, this one from the dollar store, and let's see how this does. Oh, got a little bit on there. Okay, so I have this powder from the dollar store, LA Colors. Okay, so let's see how you get it open. Okay, and it's got its own little brush. Let's see, how do I get it on the brush? Okay. Drop the brush. Maybe it has, let me put my glasses on, maybe it has a plastic that keeps it from coming out here. Yeah, I think so. This is a little brush that was in there. See if I can turn it. No. How can they make things so difficult to open? Yeah, because nothing is coming out. Now, let's see. I don't want to hurt myself trying to get this off, but let's see if I can get this off here to get this out. I think it lifts off here. That's what I think it does. But I don't quite see where it does that, so. Okay. 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, well, as you can see, I couldn't get that open. So, in the meantime, I have this beautiful Milani Tri-Color blush highlighter. I sprayed some of my Iconic spray on my brush, and then I'm pulling up the lightest color here, the whitest color, and I'm gonna go to the inner corner with that on my brush. Let's see how it comes out. Really nice. Okay, and this is the look that I wanted right here. I want this look with the lighter color right in the inner corner. See that? And then I'm really loading my brush up with a lot of it, so it'll transfer and it'll go right on my eye here. All right, I'm really happy that I had this and that it worked, because this was my idea for my look today, is to have it be nice and bright for spring, but not yet too springy, but still using a little of the winter colors, not much though. Okay, come on over here with brush and pack this on. That is so nice. I'm so glad I got that to work for me. Now, after I get this on, we got one more thing to do. We got to do my lower lash with the colors that I used up on the higher part of my eye. The yellow and the orangey color on my lower lash. But yes, that's distinctly pretty. I just love it. Just going to make sure I have enough on before I put this brush down, because I don't want to have to go back to it again and apply more Fix Plus and get more on my brush. Once I get going, I want to move on to the next phase here. So, very happy with that, the way it came out. It's very stunning, and I think you're going to like it too. See how nice that came out? Do you like it? I think it's good. So if you have a color and you want it to make it really compound its potential, you put a little of this Iconic or any type of a setting spray. Spray a little of that on your brush and then just dip it into your palette, and you got it. It's going to work for you. Okay, so now I'm just going to go right at this point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my lower lashes with a little bit of color. My lower lid, so that stands out a little bit. Now, I know just what color I'm going to use. I'm going to use this darker color right here. Right there, that one. That's the one that I used on my lid. Let's see, never could get that one opened. So maybe that's my fault. Maybe I had it too long and didn't use it. Okay. So let's do the lower lashes. And for that, I'm going to get a brush that's about like that. You see how it has a little tip? So I can go right in there where I want it to go. And I'm going to go right into this pretty oranges color. Just along the bottom. Oh, and I can see it's okay. It's going to be okay for the inner part of the lash, but toward the outer part, I'm going to want it to be darker. Yeah, it's okay for the inner part, but for the outer part, I want it to be just a little bit darker. So, in order to get it a little bit darker, I'm going to go back into this palette. Now, I don't think, I guess I could use the brown color that I used because it really does have a really pretty, it's a little highlighted, it's not matte. Okay, let's put the darker color down here too, like that. Looks pretty. Okay, we're going to go over here with the darker color. Now, I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to put my lashes on and I'll come back and we'll do the blush and lipstick and we'll be all done with this look. We're getting there. Okay, hang tight, we're almost there. Again, so I got my lashes on and I used the brown eyeliner. I got this one. It's LA Colors. You can tell I love this brand, right? I got this at the dollar store this week. If I have time, I'm going to do a video about that. They have some great things at the dollar store. So, let's do this. Let's use my contour first. Let's do my contour because I haven't added the color back into my face yet. I've got this nice brush. Let's use this one. I love this stuff. This is the Physicians Formula. I love this stuff. I think it is so great. It smells so good. Oh, okay, there we go. That's my left side. You see how nice it goes into the skin like that? It goes into the skin so nice. It looks so natural. Okay, and just a little bit on the chin and the forehead. Just to add a little more color back to your face. It brings it alive again when you put your contour on. And then, let's get a little different brush because I wanted to go into this blush area right here and see how does that come out when I put it on my brush. Looks pretty pink, huh? Okay, let's see. Okay, get some more on. I can see it kicking up as I... Okay, that's pretty. I think that looks very natural too, which is nice. It's nice when it comes out looking very natural. Just like it was meant to be like this. And you had blushing cheeks, so pretty. This one has a little highlight to it too, as I see in the light. It's got a little highlight to the blush, which is really nice. Okay, I'm gonna go into the white highlighter and just deposit some right there and deposit some right here and go like that. That's really pretty. Okay, I think I just want to add a little more pink to this, so I'm going to back into my Physicians Formula and I'm going to use my little brush and I'm going to kick up some pink over here too. Okay, that's adding a little depth to it too. I like that. Like that? Looking nice. There we go. There's the color I want right there. Okay, and right here. So pretty. It goes into the skin so nice. Okay, a little bit on the nose and on the chin and a little bit to make the forehead a little pink. Okay, I love this one. I think I'm going to go through this pretty fast because I do have to kick down into with the brush into it to get some out. Now, as we talked about before, I did my brows. I'm just going to go in and wipe that down a little bit and clean that off. That's the one that's highlighting my brows right there. Just clean that up a little bit, like that. Okay, now, what time is it? It is time for lipstick. Let's go with the Coquille Coral color. Let's see how Coquille Coral comes out. Okay. As you can see, it's a little drying on my lips. So, I have my Milani. We're doing a lot of Milani today, huh? My Milani, and this is a matte color too. But let's put some on. Oh yeah. Yeah. That fills it in great. Okay, I think that does it. I got my bronzer, my highlighter, my lipstick, and this is just like an everyday go out look. Nothing out of the ordinary, but just a little bit of a fun look with the Milani blush and the Physicians Formula bronzer, the Wet n Wild foundation, and the LA Colors eyeliner. Okay, so anyway, if you want to do this at home, you can. Try different colors and see how you get different looks. And I think this one came out really interesting. I haven't used these colors on my eyes before, but it's really kind of interesting, isn't it? Okay, so you have a great day, and don't forget to come back for my next video. Okay, take care now.